what's audience targeting? It's actually a name that means nothing. Some names really mean something, right? If you're a data scientist, it means that you have a PhD and you spend all of your time understanding the nuances of data and can do statistical regression modeling. Audience targeting really isn't like that. It's a discipline that's built around the idea of using data points to build out audiences that capture people across networks, across devices, across platforms, based on declared, observed, and predictive behavior points. Basically, it's a question of mixing and matching data, mixing and matching content to build audiences that are actionable for an advertiser at the moment in time when a consumer is ready to receive that message. You know, when you look at cell phone traffic, it's just going wildly away from desktop or from home views. We see about 60% of all the traffic coming to advanced properties coming in through mobile devices today, and we think that number is going to keep raising. And we see that number coming through Facebook, we see it coming from Google, we see it coming from all different directions. The metaphor of a desktop homepage is quickly evaporating in our business, as it is for the polling organizations. So understanding how to segment the audiences based around a combination of turnout propensity as well as passion for the candidate or the subject is where political audience targeting really begins to allow us to move the needle in a very definable way by using multiple audience segments. One last use of this technology that we're beginning to understand is around crisis response. You know, stuff happens, right? And when it happens, being able to respond to those individuals who have consumed content and who are aware of the issue is powerful, particularly when you can shape a response message to A, did you read about it? And B, how do you feel in general about life? Do you tend to be pro or against the topics that are at work? And the Flint water crisis is almost a perfect litmus test because it's something that's in the news. A lot of people are reading about it. And depending on where we stand politically and where we stand culturally, we may have completely different reactions to it. Political badges are making a radical comeback in the age of earned media. So what started in Ohio in the 1880s is now the all-current way of doing audience targeting for political campaigns. The people who have spent the least amount of money are getting the most media coverage, and they're doing it with badges and buttons and hats. So I don't know what that all means, but it's got to be directional for us in advertising. Maybe we should get out of digital marketing and go to button making.